Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and Neil. Luke, do you want to introduce us to Neil's little...
She's Kichi.
Is that her name?
Oh, it's a she.
She is Kichi.
It's a she.
Is this Neil's wife that we've heard so much about?
No. Is this his other mistress
Not
other
even
than
close.
Ram?
No, she's too good for it.
What do you mean?
Finally, someone's on the
Neil's
level.
a
Do you
captain.
not see how pretty she is? There's no way Neil could get someone like her.
Neil's a ship captain.
That's why we got the lobster. That's why we got Apo.
Oh, yeah.
That Neil's wife?
We have some new stuffed animals.
She's going back home. She's only here for one episode. I just wanted to flex her.
All right, Neil. We have Neil. We have Luke's Kichi. She's lovely, and we have a new homie we just picked up over in the coastal shores of Maine named Apo. This is Apo.
Hi, Apo.
Apo.
Ram is still at home.
Yeah, we know.
We need to fix Rem and Ram, by the way.
They always need fixed. They're always falling.
Cat girls, they do need fixed.
Those dolls, will somebody please stack them better?
We need to, like, sticky tack.
Glue them
Not
together.
gluing my figures.
That's what you think.
If we can't glue 02, we're not gluing the figures.
Jonathan made 02 dab, dude.
What?
Yeah, she was dabbing.
She's not anymore,
at
but
the
she was
house.
dabbing, unfortunately.
I thought it was poggers.
I'm
It's
sure you
always
did.
Bob.
Anyways, us three, Luke, myself, and Anthony, got back from Maine, as you heard earlier, where we picked up Abo. We have a new video coming out that is going to highlight the wonderful foods and attractions and lighthouses and
I don't know
coastal
when that's
shores
coming
of.
out.
gonna
It took me
shock
3
the
hours to
world.
do those intros. I mean, that was also I had to learn how to do it, but it's gonna take a grip.
It'll shock the world.
Yeah, but we got a new Maine video coming out, so if you guys want to go up to Coastal Maine, be sure to check out our video for tips, tricks, and places to go and food to eat.
First
Tips
trip.
and tricks.
First
If you want to
trick.
drive to Maine, let us
No.
know.
First trick, go in season.
Yeah, that's true. They have a season.
Between like May and like
Summer.
November. Yeah,
It's literally summer.
Go
is
during
their
the summer.
season to go to Maine.
You went in the rainy season?
No, we
No,
went
we
when
missed rainy
everything
season.
was closed season. You know how like if you go to a beach town in December, a lot of things are closed. It was like that.
Fantastic.
Been there, done that. Am I right?
Like-
we went to Myrtle Beach in November.
You did?
Yeah, we went to go see Yorktown.
Yorktown and
Oh,
Laffey and
beach.
North
we,
Carolina.
we stopped up at Myrtle
Alex
before
got
we got
shit
to.
on by the fucking Ozzer Lane subreddit.
Oh yeah,
I did. They didn't like me. I posted a picture of Laffey in Yorktown.
My picture of Laffey in
Luke's
Yorktown
picture.
that he stole from me.
I did. I stole it right
Why'd
from
they shit on you?
because the Laffey in Yorktown that are docked at Charleston are not the actual ones in the game. They're a different CV number. And they were like, well, that's the wrong CV, dude. You can't post this bullshit. It's the wrong CV. That's not the real Yorktown. That's not the real Laffey.
Wrong.
Most people
Right.
did that. Some people thought it was cool.
Did
I
you
got
post
like,
North Carolina?
I was afraid.
That was the real North
Yeah, that
Carolina,
was-
though.
Maybe I will. I mean, I got like 300 upvotes on each picture.
Maybe
so
I will
updo.
now. It's too late.
updo. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
not too late. It's never
it
too
made
late.
It's
the-
always too late.
it made the front page of the subreddit, but I got a lot of hate in the comments. There were
Anthony,
a
it's
lot
always too late. We go on Reddit. It's been too late for us for a while now.
Been on for 7 years.
6.
I just had my actually the other night I had my 7-year
Oh, really?
cake day. Yeah.
Like 4
Congrats.
years and
Thanks, dude.
3 months or something like
Congrats.
that.
Is that your first account?
Yeah.
I don't know what my cake day is. I just know I'm part of the 6-year club.
Yeah, I don't know my cake.
I
Day.
didn't
You
know
can
mine
just
either.
see
They,
it. It's really easy to find.
Yeah, it's right on the.
It's literally
like
right
the
on
menu
the tab
tab.
thing.
I always miss my cake day.
I'm actually curious.
they'll send you a
I am
notification.
too.
I'm
Yeah, they
sure.
always
Yeah, they
send
let
you a
me know.
notification, but I never like act upon that. My cake,
Guys, let us know in the comments what your
my
cake
cake
day is.
day is October 14th, 2014.
Wait. How do you
Oh,
check? How do you
dang.
check?
It's
I'm,
just on
I'm
your
super
profile
wrong.
tab.
I actually just
Oh.
missed my cake day. It's 4 years and 21 days.
Mine is a day after my birthday. March 12th, 2014.
What?
Wow.
Was that your gift to yourself? A Reddit account?
Why did you just saw it? It was October. It changed to January and then told
Yeah.
me. The
There,
back,
yeah.
it's
Back to
back.
6 years.
But I click
Oh.
it and it says, wait, look, see, it says 6, then I click karma and then it says 3. Okay, yep,
I
fucking,
don't know.
yep, Reddit.
Reddit moment.
So anyway, Jay, are you gonna do your intro, or can I go straight into mine?
Intros?
Yeah, Jay usually does his like, "Bubba de boopy, I sucked myself off." Luke, how are you this week, or something like that?
Fuck me, I guess. I was actually gonna say something like related to this channel, but Baba and Booby, I sucked myself off. Fuck me, I guess.
Well, outwitted then.
You need.
Hey guys, last night on Friday, April 23rd, we did our first Hello Harem stream. We streamed for like several hours.
It was like a little over 2.
Okay, we streamed for like two hours and some minutes. We'll talk about minutes later. We streamed for like 2 hours and some minutes, and we played Warzone, and we had a grand old time. Thank you for like the 2 of you that showed
Actually,
At
there
one
were
point.
6 unique viewers.
Yeah.
up. 4 of us. That's what I said, and then Corporal and somebody else.
Bingo.
Yeah. So thanks for like the 2 of you that showed up. That was great. Everybody else, we're gonna. I think we might try and make a regular streaming schedule at some point to where we'll know when we're going to be streaming. That way you guys know, and it's not just a surprise, here's a stream and you missed it. But yeah, the stream went pretty well. We actually had technical difficulties, but no technical difficulties that prevented us from, just goofing.
Yeah.
We almost got banned because we almost said simp a couple times, which is not allowed. But yeah, we had a great time, and we hope a couple of you will tune in and join us on our next stream. Luke, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, what I was going to get into was last week, Anthony was the goober. Spoiler for the main video, he left his debit card at a restaurant after we told the waitress we had a podcast, so there's no coming back from that. Speaking of which, hey, if you're watching this, we're really sorry you had to converse with us.
You were pretty cute. We're sorry to.
She was very cute, and I feel really bad that she had to deal with the 3 returns.
Like, I got my debit card back yesterday. It came in the mail.
Yeah.
And I'm just really hoping for like a note that says, I listened to your podcast. You should stop making videos. I was like really hoping for something like that. But the kind people up at what was
Getty's.
that? Getty's. Thank you very much for returning my debit card to me and not spending all the money on it. I really appreciate that.
That would have been really funny.
We
I
got
thought so, too.
to we were literally in Belfast. No, we were in Rockland.
Rockland.
We walk into
How
this.
lewd.
We walk into like this shop, and I'm going to buy this cake pop, and I look at my wallet, and I'm like, oh, my debit card is not here. Where is it? I thought I left it, so I still got the cake pop. And then we go back to the car. I call him up, and I'm like, hey, I was just in Bar Harbor.
Like an
Is
hour
my
and a
debit
half
card
ago.
still there? He's like, yep. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, we're traveling. I'm about an hour and a half outside of Bar Harbor, and we're not going back in that direction. Can you just send it to me? He's like, yeah, we've done that a few times. So he took my address, and got my debit card back. All is well. It didn't spend a dime, and the food was good at Getty's.
It was very good.
Well, fantastic. I'm happy for you. Glad it worked out.
Thanks, bud.
At least you know you weren't the only goober to leave your card.
I was the goober who left it in the off season. Like, I can expect it if it's mildly chaotic there. But there was no one in the restaurant. We were the only
Yeah,
customers.
we were like, there were some people in the back, but we were the only people in our vicinity.
If we can find the goober hat, Thorpe has to wear it tonight.
No, Goober was the Goober was the goober last week. You're the goober this week because you paid for a movie ticket that you're not even going to see.
I didn't know my sister had a banquet.
Doesn't change the fact
I'm
you're the
sorry,
goober
my
this week.
family
We need-
comes before.
Here's my question.
Yes.
What kind of food's going to be at that banquet?
I don't know. Probably just banquet food. My
pasta?
sister. Yeah, probably.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, my sister. It's my sister's
Said
senior
pasta.
cheer banquet, and my mom was like, "It's okay if you don't want to come," and I was like, "No, I don't want to make Jenna sad.
Show support for little sis.
Gotta show support
Little
for Jenna."
sis.
Dorp said matzo.
Is she like
Me, Edward Matza Hands. What?
Is she like done cheering forever now? Like no
Yep.
more? Oh, that's pretty great. It is out of basketball season in football, so
Yeah, she's done. She was thinking about trying to try out at OU's cheer team, but I think she's decided against it at this point.
that's a lot.
Once you enter college, like, any sport just gets hiked up. It is
Yeah.
a
She
job
would make
at that
it
point.
if you look at their requirements for like literally just to try out.
Not so like
Jenna's like
requirements.
6 steps above what they require.
It's like the time you have to put into it, like all the practices
I
on
imagine.
top of being a college student.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, me and Luke are actually in the we're in Akron. We're in Akron's professional ball smacking team. We
Practice was hard this week.
Oh my god, I'm still sore. Yeah, it's crazy out in the streets. Let me tell
Of
you.
Akron.
Akron.
The fake Dirty 330.
Just imagine being from
Is there area
Akron.
code 330?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're in Summit County.
Yeah, Canton is the real.
There's one.
There's
Akron
a
is the
whole
fake.
area called Summit County where everyone's number is 330.
Yeah, well, if it's not Canton, it's the fake
so
Dirty.
it's not just Akron; it's everywhere but Canton.
So
is the
everywhere
fake.
is fake.
Yep, everyone's fake but Canton.
All right, I
Just
guess.
like Cuyahoga Falls isn't a real place.
It's not.
Never been there.
It might as well just be a parking lot.
Just kidding. I've been there. There's a restaurant down there that's actually nice.
hate Cuyahoga Falls.
It's got a lovely view.
Of the river.
Yeah.
That caught on fire.
8 times.
14.
Oh, 14.
Oh my,
Yeah.
I was off.
No, it's like super double digits.
yeah, it's pretty
Jesus.
crazy.
For a river. Anyway, this is setting up into my. If you guys at home don't want to be goobers, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to ring that bell if you want notifications. Also, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace,
Twitch.
Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is a big one now.
Grindr, Tinder,
Black people meet.
Farmers only.
Christian Mingle.
And milfhunter.com, I think.
If you're watching on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you very much for the listen. If you guys want to support us further, why don't you come and check us on YouTube? We post videos sometimes.
And if you are on Spotify and you really want to support us, just put us on repeat and then walk away.
Yeah, like a lot.
Actually, that would be pretty poggers.
And if you don't, we'll come to your hometown
And you are getting a Goober hat.
and a
you're,
ball smacking. And just similar to the river in Cuyahoga Falls, we will light an important part of your city on fire.
The Goober hat will be so to your head.
Hello, Harem. We support our city.
But only our city.
No.
I do have some sad news, though.
Fuck Detroit.
Alex knows about it. I just told him. I think Luke
What's up,
has...
Marcus?
Our favorite
Marcus.
idol group, Heroin Syndrome. They disbanded, so that's pretty
They
sad.
did. Yes, they
Unfortunately,
did.
they have one album out. It is a bop, so they will not be releasing any new music. They posted it on Twitter. It is unfortunate.
They didn't say why, did they?
I can't read Japanese. Twitter
What?
Translate did an absolutely abysmal job at
As per
translating.
usual.
But
I love
I got
Twitter
the point.
Translate.
I mean,
They're done.
the message was there.
Yeah, I really liked them. I really liked their music. I thought they were
I think
pretty
a lot
good.
of them did say, or I was reading some tweet replies to a lot of them, and people were saying like, "Oh, what? This is out of nowhere," and they want an answer, and they don't have one.
What if, like, what the message actually said was, like, we're breaking up because of conflicting music views or whatever, something like that, and, like, Google Translated, like, changed it to, like, this Honda Civic tastes a lot like 14. Something like that.
I wouldn't
probably
be
would.
surprised.
It probably would.
This Honda Civic tastes a lot like Detroit.
I did come up with a mild theory with all the different states of emergencies. Bless you.
Scoozy.
You done now?
Who are you? Luke just changed. He's blinking like he doesn't know where he's at. Like
He's
that's
sneezing.
That hurt.
Luke shot the frontal lobe of his brain out his nose. He's like, huh? You ever yeah, I fucking hate when I sneeze and accidentally lobotomize myself.
But yeah, my theory is that with all of these states of emergencies in Tokyo going in and out, that it's hard to, make money as a musician. And maybe that could be a reason. I don't know.
I kind of. That's kind of how I was. Something with the current state of affairs all around the fucking world. They're not.
What other? Is there another group band of anyone who is disbanded?
I don't know if disbanded, but Demon Dice just had to cancel one of her, or most of her showings that she was going to do with Fake Type.
Yeah, because Osaka. Actually,
Osaka, Tokyo, Hyogo, and I feel like there was another. They're
They
like,
went back
hey,
into,
another
like-
state of emergency.
that's
Why
like
not?
3, isn't it?
I
Emergencies
was looking
or
up. It's not an official state of emergency. It's
'Cause-
like a pseudo state of emergency.
because they can't decide what they want to
'Cause,
do.
I mean, that's literally what it is. They're like, oh, everything's fine, and then they're like, everything's closed
But,
again.
but the Olympics are totally cool.
Yeah, absolutely. The Olympics are going on.
One thing I read this today.
Everywhere else in the world is vaccinated.
Yeah, we're getting We're getting damn
Japan
close
just
here.
doesn't want to put out their vaccination.
I'm
that
getting my
might not
second
work.
jab next week.
Are you getting the second big poke?
Yeah, I'll be done. Luke's already done.
I'm already
Luke's
done.
already got his pokes. Alex,
But,
have you had any pokes yet?
No pokes.
Neither me.
But Osaka has Universal Studios. And
This is gold.
I
This is
can't
gold.
remember who said, but they were like, it was directed at Universal. Hey, you guys can stay open, but you can't have guests. And then Universal responded, we don't know what that means.
No, I thought it was we
abs-
don't understand the situation.
It was something like that, but it was so funny to read. Like, hey, you guys are more than welcome to stay open, but you can't have any guests. Like, what?
Like, not even like
So what do
the
you-
top corporate leaders of Disney World Osaka know what the fuck is going on.
And it wasn't like oh man, could you please further explain? It's like, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
Like, could you imagine shocking a whole corporation so bad they're just like,
I hope that's what I do to Hungry Man
What?
every week.
they're just kind of like, what?
What do you mean you want a Chevy?
$3,000
Tampons.
a Wi-Fi router.
Hey, this kid's back at it again. What do we do? Just ignore him.
Hit him with the white van.
He's giving us the shopping list that he has again.
He keeps adding things to it.
He wants us to pay for his college tuition.
Eggs.
What do you mean you're out of butter?
What kind of milk does he want? 2% or skim?
We have whole.
Milk? Does he want butter or margarine? What
There's
is
no
it?
cows in Japan. Should we do anime of the week?
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah.
Hit us up with it, dude.
Hi, boys. I'm Jay,
Yeah, we know.
and this is a chalkboard. And on the other side of the chalkboard, I wrote an anime. Any guesses?
Here,
Can you give us like 1 or 2 hints? Not too obvious.
start with one hint, and then we'll
Horny.
just go around. What was that?
Horny?
That's me every day,
You know the haunted
dude.
don't
Come
send.
on.
That would have been a good one.
Ooh.
How I Met Your Mother.
God damn it! What if I turned it around and it said that?
Horny, honey.
I'll give you one more hint. I don't know why we're
What,
doing
Yeah,
High
let me
School
hear it, let me hear
DxD?
No.
I feel like that one's too obvious. Yeah, hit us with another
Big
hint.
Mommy Milkers.
I'm gonna go off a limb and say Dragon Maid. Lukoa.
Okay. Luke. Wook. Wookie Pook.
I'm not sure.
Is this something we binged?
No.
No.
It's not Testament of Sister New Devil.
Half off incest, baby! It's Testament of Sister New Devil.
It's not incest. They were step.
It's marital incest. Alright.
Half off incest,
Oh
baby.
my Christ.
What?
Half off incest.
You were talking about incest, and I had this gut feeling. I was like, he's gonna do Testament of Sister.
Alright, baby! Yeah, baby! Alright.
Yeah, baby.
Alright, today we're talking about incest, and in other words, or the Japanese pronunciation, Testament of Sister New Devil. This show was, it's High School DxD 2.0 kinda. Sorta.
Looter.
But way more lewd.
Way more looter.
So basically what the plot is, I can remember like one character's name, but only because she so basically the plot of the show was dude there's like 3 races, like heroes, devils, and angels, right, Luke?
Yeah,
Like
just
3
go with that.
clans.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
like 3
maybe, I
clans. It
don't
was like
know.
heroes, devils, and angels. And dude is a part of the hero clan, and his dad was like, "Hey, do you want sisters?" And he was like, "Sure." And so dad goes and gets remarried. He meets his 2 new sisters, only to find out that they are devils, and they attempt to make a master-servant contract with him using demon magic. But the contract goes wrong, and he accidentally becomes the master, and they become the servants. To seal the contract, he has to dominate them to completion. So he does.
With more plot, the girl that started the contract was a succubus, so it was a succubus contract.
So a normal demon contract, if you disobey your master, you die. But a succubus contract, it just edges you
Until you die. Until you die.
unless your master dominates you to completion. So, this entire show, so he finds out his sister is
The Demon
the
King.
Demon King's daughter, and she is the next heir to the Demon King's throne. So the entire show is him strengthening their bond and making new contracts in order to fight off clans of demons coming to take her and use her to rule the demon world.
And all the girls have different fetishes. Like one likes her armpits licked.
Is
Yeah.
this the maple syrup show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this sounds exactly like Isekai Harem Monogatari.
It's it's pretty close.
like damn near.
It's pretty damn close.
It's hentai.
Yeah, it's hentai.
It is hentai,
They
but
show
it's not.
a lot.
Somehow, by the grace of God, this is not hentai.
Mm-hmm.
It is an anime.
And it's awesome. My favorite is when Succubus Girl uses, I forget what it's called, but she turns her tail into a key and then puts the key into her stomach and turns it, and it unlocks super horny mode. And so
shit.
she grows to size of normal woman instead of child.
She's a lolly.
She grows to size of normal woman with huge milkers and fat thighs.
She's a lolly that turns into an onesama.
Yeah, and attempts to fuck him, but then demons break into the room.
And they're like, "Hey, Babidi Booby, we're stealing you now." And she's
Yeah.
like, "All right."
It's like there's blue balling to a point, but then there's not blue balling. So if you want to come while also enjoying the plot, half off incest, welcome to Testament of Sister New Devil. This has been Jay's Anime of the Week.
The way I see Sesame Street New Devil, it's like when people are like, "Oh man, nobody watches High School DxD for the plot. It's got a shit plot." High School DxD has a fantastic plot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This show, nobody watches for the fucking plot.
I'm not
And-
going to... There's like 2 demon, like high-level demons he kills, like an attempt to...
Couldn't give
I
less
have
of a
no
shit.
idea what their names were.
Couldn't give less of a shit.
Yep.
All I know is that like he's also half demon at some point. You find that out. Something. It's never gonna get a 3rd season, so you'll never fucking know.
Oh, it has
but,
2
like,
seasons?
Yes.
I can't believe it got a second season.
Does anyone want to make a hell of a blood pact with Tippy right now?
What is it?
It's a little unfair, just so you know.
He's gonna say fucking railgun.
No, I'm not.
He's going to say
railgun.
fucking cum. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. John Tin burp. It smell.
Me puppy, go smell.
I watched Testament of Sister New Devil, both seasons, of course. Is there a
Yeah.
movie?
No.
OVAs?
No.
Damned.
There's a Peach episode.
In the show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
enough.
I'm here for it.
Whatever.
Yeah, it
But
was, it was good.
I watched this show,
Uh-huh.
and someone watches Hellgirl, 4 seasons.
That is so
Isn't it
unfair.
That's what I said.
all-
I said it's
Isn't it
unfair.
all illegal too?
Hey,
Well, so is Testament of Sister New Devil.
If you
No,
want
it's on Verve.
No, he has it on.
If you want it uncensored,
Amazon?
you have to watch it.
Oh.
No, it's not on Amazon. You said that it wasn't.
I'd have to recheck. I don't think the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd season is. The fourth
Hellgirl?
one's on Funimation, I think.
Oh, gee.
If you
Yeah,
want
it
to
is.
watch this show uncensored, you have to watch it illegally.
Yes.
I'll happily watch an uncensored thing illegally, if it means I don't
If
have
you
to
want
watch
to
it
jump through a
censored.
million hoops to watch Hellgirl, sign this blood pack right now.
You know, Alex, it's just too unfair. I'm sorry.
You'll have to go through 6 different websites and have 7 different.
Dude, the
ad
amount of
blocks.
pop-ups. Every single time I watch an episode, there are 4. So I'll click like the play button, pop up. Okay, exit that tab. Pop up. Okay, exit that tab. Oh, cool! It full screened it. Click
That's
the
what
play
it-
button. Oh, new tab. Oh,
That's what it did when I watched Wolf's Rain.
yeah. About 4 or 5 different tabs I have to open and close.
Now try that on mobile. It's not fun.
I would never watch that on
terrible.
mobile again.
I do.
Absolutely
It's
abysmal.
awful because
Never.
then you fat finger the like ad.
And then,
Always
then your
is.
then your calendar is filled with every 5 minutes horny women in your area
Or
for the
the
rest
woman
of your
in your
life.
area want to suck your cock. Click this link to find out how. Like that.
I can't even lie. That is the single funniest thing.
I
that
was
that's
so
gold.
Hysterical.
pissed.
That is-
I
that's
would be
gold.
mad too, but it's so funny that an ad did, that they just did that. They
You
could have done anything.
They did that.
They did that. They could have. I'm saying they could have done fucking anything. You fat fingered the button, which is the worst thing in the world that could happen, and all they do is just add a notification. To your
Yeah, I mean they could have.
There
Like,
was a link too. Like if I clicked the link, it would have shown me how. Like I don't
they
know.
could have like took your like credit card information. Oh, we got his Apple ID. Let's use his email and stuff.
Nope, they put a notification.
Hey,
for
let's
hot singles
fuck up
in
his
area.
calendar for the rest of his life and put how many horny milfs are in
What
his
if I
area.
never tried to fix it, and then like one day I'm like married and my kid is playing with my phone, and then the notification, boop, and it's like, Dad. Oh shit.
Oh shit! I haven't explained this to your mother yet.
Yeah. Speaking of like porn ads, you know, there's those ads that say like play this sex game to.
You'll come in 15
Yeah.
seconds.
You won't last 10 seconds
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
this game.
Make sure no one's home when you play this game.
How do they know?
Try not to come. Click here to play, but I feel like the objective is to come, and I just feel like that's bad game design.
Well, there's
Agreed.
that, and also, how do they know how fast everyone comes playing it?
Well,
Yeah.
they're not saying they know how fast everyone comes. They're saying that game will make you come that fast.
Well, there's
Is a
some games
hand
that
gonna come out of my
there's-
fucking thing and jerk me
there's
off?
some games that are like you won't last 10 seconds. How do they know? What if I can't get it up?
It's because the game. It's because the game. They're like, wow, this game
What
is
if I
so
can't
solid.
get it up?
What if what if as soon as you played it, you're like sitting there, you're like, fine, I just won't touch my dick, and you press play, and like you're getting to the like 8th second, you're like, I'm gonna do it, and then 9, 10, you're just like, whoa!
It's like wet dream moment where you don't touch yourself, you just come.
Yeah, straight up. This is.
I've never had a wet dream.
I had like 4 last night. That's like, I'm just saying. You know, yeah, I'm not like. I get them a lot. B, it's never just one. It's
I didn't think that was common in dudes.
Dude, I got like 4 last night.
I don't think I ever have.
Dear
He just
Lord.
wakes up. Oh.
No.
Were your pants stiff? Like what the fuck?
The man's glued to his bed sheets.
Let me clarify. I didn't come. Okay, I had wet dreams where I was dreaming about it, and I woke up stiff, but like no cum came.
All right, and we're back, and Luke was talking about, well, we were on the topic of wet dreams. Jonathan had 4 in one night.
Last night.
Last
You had to
night.
come for it to be a wet
Do we
dream.
need to continue this one?
No.
I don't know. You guys,
No.
here's like a dick thing that I want to know.
Yeah, dude, hit me with it. I got a lot of experience.
Hey, cute girl that was at the restaurant in Maine, I hope you're not watching this.
I hope she's watching. So here's like a. So when you guys pop that wood, and you're in bed,
Yeah.
and you're not motivated enough to jerk off, but you want to feel something. Do you ever?
Spit it out.
Do you ever just? Do you ever like just roll onto your stomach and like push your dick into the bed, like just kind of like put pressure on it?
Just like,
Do you ever do that?
yeah, I probably have.
Do
I
you?
think so.
I used to.
I still do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. See.
Now I either just jack off or go to bed.
Yeah, now I'm on prep and I don't get boners.
Oh yeah, Anthony's bonerless the kid.
Yeah, it's got another like 4 weeks.
Dude, what a big keck! What a big keck if Alex didn't turn the cameras back on.
I did. I just heard. I got a PTSD Jonathan moment, and I was like, oh shit, dude! I heard a
Whoa,
beep, beep.
epic PTSD Jonathan moment.
They're in the trees. They're in the trees.
One more piece of news before we get into anything that's an actual topic is the Josh Battle Royale took place today.
It did.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the meme. There's a meme that came out. I think it was a year ago.
It was a year
actually.
ago. Yeah.
And this dude messaged all these guys on Facebook who had the same name, Josh Swain.
Oh, I
And
remember
he
seeing
said-
that.
Do you know why I've called you here? And the guy's like, because we all have the same name. He said, exactly. You have 1 year to prepare for this battle that's going to take place. Put the coordinates at some place in fucking Nebraska.
It's a farm in Nevada.
What, was it Nevada? It was Nevada or Nebraska, one or the other. And
It's a state that starts with an N.
yeah, doesn't fucking matter. And if you go to Google Maps where it's supposed to take place, there's actually the Josh Battle Royale Memorial on Google Maps. I found it today.
Did anyone show up?
Yeah,
A lot of people.
dudes showed up in like
And so-
Spider-Man costumes.
They
and-
all had like costumes and shit on, and they all had pool noodles, and
they
they
were
fought
fighting.
with pool noodles, and a little 5-year-old won.
Okay, there are times where I look at humanity and go, they suck. And then there are times where the Josh Battle Royale takes place and I go, that's fucking
a
awesome.
5-year-old won.
a 5-year-old won, so now all the other Joshes have to change their names.
Yep.
You guys remember the Area 51 meme?
Yeah. Remember
I
when
thought-
people actually showed up?
A lot of people
Yeah.
showed
I
up.
wanted to go.
Remember when it died because Riley Reid went and posted it and was like, "I'm here for Area 51," and everyone was like, "Yeah, no." No.
She did?
Yeah, she showed up.
Oh, I didn't know
And I
that.
was like, yeah, we're done with this now.
Yeah, I saw I saw a tweet from her, and it was just literally like a picture of her, and it said like it's just like a classic web horror fucking post where it's like a picture of her and it said, "What's your favorite color?" and it's like her ass or something like that, and some dude fucking the top liked tweet that was commented under that was, "Every time I watch porn with you, I cry myself to sleep right after." I was like, Jesus Christ.
Isn't she getting married?
Yeah, she's getting married
Riley Reid.
and she's retiring.
What was there was a really popular picture. It was some chick laying in bed and she had like a fat ass. Then there was a pizza. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? It's like the
What are you-
pizza.
yeah,
I want the pizza.
What are you eating first? Your ass, Susan. Is that what you wanted us to say? Your asshole.
I want the pizza. Those fucking posts make me so angry to see.
Yep.
I like reading the comments to him the most.
Because everybody's the same way as we are. Why the fuck are you posting this?
Don't ask me what my favorite color is after showing me your badge.
Just be like, you like my veg. Like, just go straight at it.
Yeah, here's a picture of my pussy. What are you doing this summer? Like,
I'm going to the beach.
Maybe planting a garden. I don't know.
Ordering a pizza.
ordering a pizza.
your asshole, Susan. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'll eat your asshole before the pizza.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
That is cash money.
Kashmani.
We need more money.
Need more money.
Do you guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah, Jay, why don't you hit us with a joke?
Zwei peanuts are walking down the Strasse.
All right.
Eins was assaulted. Peanut.
So
What movie is that from?
Monty Python.
Which one?
I just Googled Monty Python funny German joke.
It's not the Holy Grail.
It's definitely not the Holy Grail.
not
It's
the
not-
Nazis were not in the
It's
Holy
not the Life of Brian. It's not the.
Oh, fuck.
This,
The Holy Grail was funny as fuck.
That is Monty Python.
Did you
is
guys
fun,
ever watch
amazing.
Monty Python: The Life of Brian?
I think I've seen clips from
Dude,
it.
Yeah.
it's so. I like one of my favorite scenes. It's like in the very start of the movie. It's right after Brian is born and all the wise men. The movie is a parody on the life of Jesus.
Oh, it's not a movie. It's just a sketch
cool.
that Monty Python did.
Well, so like the whole plot of the life of Brian was it's like a parody of the life of Jesus, and so it's all the wise men come and Brian was born at the same time, like 20 minutes before Jesus, and so and like very close by, so the wise men got the wrong address and they showed up to Brian's house. And they're like, "Oh, it's Brian," and they bring all this money and the gifts and the mules or whatever the hell they brought. And then some dude runs in and goes, "Guys, this is the wrong house. Jesus is over there." And they're like, "Oh," and so they grab all the gifts and they're like, they just leave. And so like the baby starts crying after everyone leaves, and the mom just looks and goes, "Ah, shut up," and just punches the baby in the head. Dude, that movie was funny. That's the one where it's like, "Who are you and why are you so wise in the way of science?" That's from that movie.
The Monty Python writers are just gold.
Oh, they're
All the stuff they put
hilarious.
out is just comedic genius.
The holy hand grenade.
So,
the holy hand grenade.
so I looked up, and the sketch is called "The Funniest Joke in the World." First off,
Okay.
that's the name of the sketch. The German translation of "The Funniest Joke in the World" that they did, it's not German. They just put a bunch of fucking enunciations.
Oh, really?
Because I looked it up and they're like, what's that? I was like, what's the fucking translation of this? They're like, it's not German. They just put a bunch of sounds.
Sounds about Monty Python.
Yeah.
Wenn ist dann das Nunstück geht und Slaughtermeyer?
What was the one from the Quest for the Holy Grail where they're standing outside the castle and the dude up in the castle is like yelling down at him. Anyone know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I know what you're
slightly,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
The only one I really
I
remember.
spit in your general direction.
That's the one with "Tis but a scratch."
Yes,
But a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Come back and fight me,
You're
coward.
missing your arm.
And your legs.
Yeah, he's like just a torso and a head.
Every time he walks, his like horse, he's got the coconut. You can see him clicking.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not a
just
horse, yeah.
clicking.
It's not, because there's no horse. They're just like galloping on their legs. He just,
You know, you can actually buy Monty Python official merchandise that is just a halved coconut, and it's called like Monty Python quote horse quote. Like, you can buy it. It's a real thing.
I kind of want one.
I
my
do
favorite
too.
part about the scene with the knight is how sluggish the arm just slops off his
I
body.
know.
He literally just goes like that, and his arm
Yeah.
just goes.
Like you watch it, it's like, and then it's like and then like 7 seconds later, it's like his arm falls. It's like, what? What?
I love Monty.
But before we do get into the topic, the reason we brought up the funniest joke in the planet is because on our stream last night, I think it was Anthony that brought it
Anthony.
up. He just hits us with it while we're vibing in Warzone,
he
and
just said it.
the fellas fucking lost it.
He laughed at it for like 40
Jay
minutes.
was
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
We were doing a shack drop, and we were in that tower where I killed that
Yes.
woman that went.
I was eating pizza pockets.
Alex goes, "I've been assaulted."
And so Thorpe's like, German jokes are really funny. And Alex is like, say Flammenwürfe.
Hans gets the Flammenwerfer.
Ze Flammenwürfe. It versus ze Flammen.
I was eating pizza pockets, and then I came back and was like berated.
Oh yeah.
Alright, no, I was not berating you. I was more curious because
Literally,
you have two options here. You have pizza rolls and hot pockets, and if you combine the two, I'd say it's a pizza pocket, right?
mm-hmm.
You didn't combine the two. You either had a hot pocket or a pizza roll. What did you have?
Pizza rolls,
This guy had pizza rolls. Did you put them in the microwave or the oven?
oven.
I like them floppy. I like them.
Wait, hold on. Hold the fuck up.
I saute mine.
You prefer.
I wouldn't say I prefer
Can we get some pizza pockets on the way home?
I thought
pizza rolls.
Luke was
Luke
serious
saute
again.
them.
He said he sauteed him, and I was about
you
to
probably
ask.
could.
I'll saute him when
You
we get
probably
home. We'll
could.
see what happens.
Just get some butter,
They
throw
would
that
get
shit in the
super
pan.
crispy.
I'll saute him when we
Butter
get
baste
home.
the fuck out
it.
of those mofos.
Let's see what happens.
Let's try
Fuck
it.
I'll saute some pizza rolls.
Anthony, do you actually prefer them floppy?
It's not prefer. It's I like them from the microwave like a lot. I think they're very good.
Faster.
It
They're not
is.
bad. I'm not. But you said you prefer it.
It takes like
Did I?
15
You did.
minutes to get them out of the oven.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
it
takes
takes me
like
2
2 minutes to
get
make
them
them
out
in
of
a
the
microwave.
Yeah, so what happened was I came back from eating my pizza rolls, and I swear to God, I was like, did I make Anthony mad? Because I got on, he goes, hey, bud, how was your food? And I was like, it was good. Why? He's like, what did you have? And I was like, pizza pockets? And he just like berated me.
You did come off a little heavy.
I was like, what did I...
General curiosity.
Did I leave the
and-
mic on and you heard me take a shit? Like, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be like the clips.
I heard it.
Like,
I didn't. There's
did
nothing.
not.
There is nothing.
Checking.
Okay.
Check
Okay.
the Flammenwerfer.
Never mind.
Ze Flammenwürfe, it versus ze Flammen.
We're
Ze
good.
Panzerschreck,
Okay.
Schreck ze
We're good.
Panzers. Sprachen Sie Deutsch?
Ich sprach die
Well,
Deutsch.
let's get
Ich
into
respect
the main
the
topic of the main spaghetti and meatballs
What?
of the podcast.
What are we talking about?
First impression.
First impressions
Who
of
are you? Okay.
Bert.
Peanut.
Peanut.
Burt Reynolds.
No, we
Burt
were,
Reynolds.
Go ahead. Luke.
Burt Reynolds.
no, but we were going to get into first
Reynolds.
impressions of the new seasonal animes that are airing currently. I'm sure Luke has a list ready for us.
No.
Okay. But we got some on the list. I know there's some that everybody's watching, some that only one person or two people are watching. We'll just kind of skim over them real quick. Give our first impressions of what this season has to offer so far.
We've already established that we dropped Dragon Goes House Hunting, right?
Absolutely.
Jay, have you watched any of it yet?
I watched none of it yet.
I Venmoed Jay
Ooh.
$5.
You didn't Venmo me shit.
Good thing you didn't watch an episode.
You said I Venmoed you. That's a lie.
I forgot.
The deal is that Alex pays Jay $5 for every
every
episode
episode.
of Dragon Goes House Hunting he can muster his way
Um,
through.
I would like to make a disclaimer before we even start talking. Had some big exams and a week with 2 clinicals and a all-day Zoom meeting. So there was no anime for Jay this week, unfortunately, and I almost got in a lot of trouble at school. I can't say because I'll get in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
But I almost got in a lot of trouble at school. But I'll tell the boys after the podcast. So I was shitting water for a week, and I'm sorry. Tomorrow's catch-up day while the boys are at the Demon Slayer movie.
This might
be catching up.
Like for any that you haven't started, this might help.
Okay,
to
yeah,
narrow
I'll
it
be
down
good.
to which ones you really do.
I
wanna
already
watch.
know what I'm watching. I have a list, but
I
it's
do
like
like ketchup.
I'm actually more of a mustard guy.
I'm more of a mustard guy.
Yeah,
I
like
could do like
Ketchup, ketchup is more versatile.
I don't know. I like ballpark mustard.
I like mustard on my wieners
Do you put ketchup on them?
sometimes, but I prefer mustard only.
I go
I
cat
can
soup 100% of the
respect
time.
it.
100% of the time.
Well,
I like mustard. Like if
Over-
it's
over
on
mustard.
there, if I get a burger, I'm like, yeah, throw some mustard, some mayo,
I
some
don't really
ketchup.
care for it. It's just not my thing.
I like
adds
mustard
flavor.
on my burgers.
Yeah,
It's like you don't
and
like anything
ketchup.
salty. You don't like pickles. You don't like mustard.
Pickles are different. They're pretty bad.
Pickles are an abomination.
They're salty.
Pickles are good.
That's all they
Mustard I can like deal with. I won't put it on anything myself. Honey mustard I will drench my body with. Same with barbecue sauce. But yeah, mustard just plain like ballpark, that yellow stuff.
You got to up your
Dijon.
condiment gang, because we were in Maine and Alex had. What did you guys get? Was that the appetizer at that place in Booth Bay?
Calamari?
No, it was that night we went to that like.
Oh, the
bar.
potatoes. The
Yeah,
potato
those potatoes,
skins.
those loaded potato skin
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Luke was putting sour cream on them. I'm like, that would hit, and he put some on Alex's, and he's like,
Yeah, scrape that shit off.
He didn't put
Scrape that
on his
shit off.
potato skins. He didn't put sour cream on his
Hell no.
potato skins.
Alex is not in condiment gang, and here's a great example of that. Alex actually defiled a favorite food of a city when me and him were in a city together.
"Was you guys were in Buffalo?"
We went to Chicago. When we were in
Oh.
Chicago,
Ah.
I took Alex to the most famous hot dog stand in Chicago. It's in the middle of a park that I can't remember the name of, but it's like if you want a Chicago style hot dog, you go to this joint, you say, "Give me a dog," and they'll give you a dog. Like, and so I just got I was like, "Hey, just give me a hot dog." They're like, "Okay," and like a classic Chicago dog. Forgive me if I'm getting this wrong, but it's a hot dog bun with sesame seeds, then the hot dog, mustard, relish, very finely chopped celery, and then celery salt on it.
I thought it had onions too.
It probably did.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't totally remember what was on it, but we went to the place. Yeah, Luke will look it up because I don't remember exactly what was on it. But Alex asked for a plain dog with ketchup. And the dude, and I walked up, I'm like, "Give me a dog," and he was like, "All right," and so he made me the dog, and I was like, "This fucking goes." And then Alex was like, "Give me a dog, plain ketchup," and the dude, the look on the guy's face was like, "Yeah, all right," and then he very upsettingly gave it to him.
I could do with out the celery and the relish, but mustard, ketchup, throw some onions and I don't know, chili sauce.
I'm not gonna
whatnot.
lie, dude. It with the I'm not the celery was really I don't remember what was it, Luke.
Yellow mustard, onions, relish, dill pickle spear, tomato slices, pickled sport peppers, and a dash of celery salt.
Okay, there
Wow,
you go.
they really load
Yeah,
that thing up.
that's what was on it. If he took the pickle off, I could have understood, but
I could vibe with everything else on there.
yeah, no, it was really fucking good. What happened?
I said a word.
What word?
Chili sauce.
What?
Have you seen the John Cena meme?
No.
We'll show you after the cast, but that's what I said.
Chili sauce? What's
And
funny
now
about chili sauce?
He's gone. I think I made eye contact with him and said it, and now he's just done.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but yeah, the Chicago dog was delicious. I feel like if I wanted to take anybody to get a good Chicago style hot dog, I would like to take Luke because I feel like he could get down with
He's
the
the
dog.
only one who could really
I'd
appreciate
chow
it.
down with that fucker.
Yeah, I feel like me and Luke could get down with that because I was sitting in the park, we sat at these shitty iron chairs in the middle of a park. I ate a bag of Doritos and a can of Coke, and I macked on that dog. And then I looked over at Alex, and he was sitting there just eating a plain hot dog with ketchup, and he might as well have been fucking deep throating the thing because how gay he looked. But yeah, I was upset for Chicago.
Poor Chicago. Ow.
Bless you.
My hip just popped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
let's get into some of these anime
First
Yeah,
impressions.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a breakdown.
All right, so the first is I did it from my list, not the Goober list. Alex didn't. I didn't
There's
make for
one.
Alex.
Well, I'm going over that show anyway because I like it.
First, I have a Zombieland Saga season 2.
Season 2.
It goes.
It goes.
It goes.
The first episode right off rip, we get a fantastic
Squid
piece of
song.
music. We get the squid song.
We get the squid song. It's like the chicken song, but even better.
Yeah.
We also got that new funny giant onion. man.
Onion. Yeah.
He was awesome.
He's been in 2 episodes right now.
I think this season overall so far is more comedic than the first.
I think it's funnier. I still think the first OP is better than the second OP.
The first one, yeah.
The first OP
yeah.
is
Even though the
very
second
good.
one is still a fucking banger, the first one's just better.
It's just all the faces Sakura makes. Just in
They're hilarious.
the 3 episodes we've seen. Holy fuck, dude. She has some of the best like reaction faces.
What's the dude's name that brought them together in the first
Oh,
place?
what
That
is
brought
his
them to
name?
like, what the fuck is his name? He is like one of my favorite
He
characters
is so funny.
in all of anime. He is one of my favorite characters.
I love him.
ever.
Episode 3, he runs in with a squirt gun and starts shooting everybody.
Yeah. I like when he walks in, he's singing the like the anthem stuff, and then he'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like he'll whisper to himself like there's
In
people behind him, like
reply.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4.
That was
he's
so funny.
He's such a funny character.
I love him. In the first season, In the first season, I laughed so fucking hard when he came and just screamed "Ohio gozaimasu" at them, and only Sakura was able to comprehend what was going on, and he just screams at the top of his lungs.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's an
God.
A1 character.
I
I thought
fucking
another really
love
funny
him.
scene in the last episode was the one girl was sitting on the roof with her acoustic guitar and Sakura comes up and her body falls off, but her head is still just vibing up there. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like it's a serious moment, but you see her body like climbing the roof
Tumble
again,
down
it
the
tumbles
roof.
again.
I'm still just like, I can't believe this is the studio that's making Chainsaw Man.
If you enjoyed the first season, you're gonna absolutely enjoy the second.
Nut.
Zombieland Saga, was it Revenge?
Yeah, revenge.
Revenge. It's nut.
God damn it.
What's next? What do we got next?
Nagatomo.
Nagatomo.
It's great. It is so great.
You're pleased so far?
Extremely.
I am. My expectations have been exceeded, and they were from the first episode.
Not only is it funny and it's just Nagatoro, which is why a lot of people are watching, but Luke mentioned before that the show is animated beautifully. It looks really, really good for just some probably 12 episode haha funny show.
From the like screenshots I've seen of it, like it looks fantastic.
And Nagatoro's faces are fucking hilarious.
From the screenshots
Yeah.
I've seen, yeah, they look pretty good.
I love her voice actor too.
It's the
her voice actor's
same
awesome.
one as Uzaki.
It is, yeah.
But she doesn't annoy
She
the piss out of
she
me,
sounds
so.
like so much different too.
She does. It's
It's really impressive. It's such a good show. It's my favorite so far. 100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Huma, huma.
Homo, homo.
What's next, Wook?
This Slime 300 Years show maxed out level.
I like that show a lot.
I do too.
I jerked myself off for 300 years. Now my dick is a slime.
That's probably like a likely scenario.
What? No, how?
If you jerk yourself off for 300
Consistently for 300 years?
Uh-huh.
All right, that's the difference. I was thinking like once a day for 300 years. Like, all right, your dick's not going to look like a slime.
it would be fucked.
If it was all the time, every day, it'd probably take 100 years and it'd look like a slime.
Dude, one
It would
stop
take
nut.
like a year. And it would be gone.
God.
That's a lot of time.
Think of all the
365.
friction.
I don't wanna. I wanna
Be a lot
talk
of
about
tearing.
slimes. This show was I didn't really know what to expect. I just figured like another type. It's just another type of, I got transported to another world. He's my life now. It's pretty much one of those. But it's really, really fun to watch. Characters cute as a button. There's 2 twins. They vibe. We just saw them in the newest episode. Voice
Dragon
acting.
Girl.
Yeah, we got Dragon Girl.
We do have a dragon maid.
Yeah, actually.
Let's get this podcast done.
Back again with more camera difficulties.
We were at
Nagatoro.
No,
Wait,
we're at slime. Yeah.
One thing I did want to mention about Nagatoro, the OP fucks. That's it.
The OP is actually really good. I really like the OP.
So, slime.
Slime. It's one of those shows that's just fun to watch. Nothing really groundbreaking with it. It's just fun to watch. It's like Kuma Bear without the bear.
And you get
and
a
a
witch.
dragon maid.
Yeah.
And a dragon maid. The dragon maid's pog. She's good at cooking, but she always cooks too much.
She's
Cooks dragon servings.
Yeah, what a problem to
Which
have.
is perfectly fine now because they're a family of 4.
Which is growing very quickly. I feel like there's going to be more people to
She
go inside
had
the
2
family.
kids.
You're my mom. And she's like,
Hashtag
whoa.
random tinnitus moment. My ears ringing.
Get it a lot.
I really like the main character's like reaction faces too.
Oh yeah.
And like
they're
the
really
little
good.
tiny things she says are really funny. Okay.
It's just staring at you.
All right. Luke, what's the next show?
86.
I'm not watching that.
You're not watching
not
it?
watching
No,
it?
I'm not.
You're the one who told me to watch it.
Well, I haven't started it. I never said.
What a goober!
Oh my god.
I've just been so caught up with
With what?
Being a
Jacking
goober.
off.
like
He doesn't.
How do you know?
it's a hunch.
It's that twin power,
It's
man.
that twin telepathy, man.
He's like,
God,
All
what,
right.
what if you did have twin telepathy like that? Like every time one of you,
You could only
every
tell.
time one of you was jerking off, you're like, ugh.
it's twin telepathy, but like the worst kind. You can only tell when the other's jacking off.
The
like-
only way that would be convenient is if like I was gonna go downstairs or he was gonna come upstairs for something. Like, oh, all right, I'll give you 20 minutes. Take your
20
time.
minutes.
20 minutes.
Does it take you 20 minutes?
I mean, dude, like I get a next show, please.
I would
We're
really
not
like
done
for
with
like
86.
I'd really like for someone to be like, "Hey, do you guys have twin telepathy?" And like, what do you got? Can you like tell me what he's doing right now? And he's just like, he's not jacking off.
All right, you know what? Let's make a bet real quick before we jump in 86. I promise that next time someone asks me and Anthony if we have twin telepathy, which it occurs very often, we will tell them the only twin telepathy we have is when we are masturbating. I swear to God.
But I want it to be like, "Oh yeah, we have it," and they're like, "Oh really? What's he doing right now?" And you're like,
Jacking off.
"Jacking off."
No, if we're in like the same room, like yeah, we can tell when
when we're jacking off.
jacking off. That's it.
You can tell when the other one is jacking off.
That's it. That's our powers.
Ooh.
It was
All
really
right.
convenient when we
Great.
shared a room, but now it's just weird.
Now I don't like it anymore.
All right. Well, Alex can't talk about 86 because he's a
86.
fucking goober.
Hey, Alex.
Anyway.
Alex was like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go down and get something to eat. And Anthony's like, cool. And he's just like sitting in his room waiting for Alex to come back. And he's like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's the 3rd time today.
All right, hit us with it.
Hit us with the heat.
This show is super good so far, even though we're only a couple episodes in. It has ranked very high on the Anime Weekly chart thing.
It's number 1, isn't it?
Not anymore. I think Vivi took over.
It's also weird because they're all like based off of views, aren't they? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
really
know
get
how
how
they
the
chart it.
rankings are charted at all.
But it's ranking very high in like the top 4 or 5 consistently with just the few episodes it's had. And it is super good so far. I'm very interested in where this show is going.
That's the one where they think they're robots fighting, but they're actually people.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one girl is now in charge of the 86th because everyone who was previously in charge of the 86th has either killed themselves
Or quit.
or quit because they just couldn't take it anymore.
That sounds poggers already.
It is super fucking cool. And all you see from the perspective of the people who are in the 86th. They live in like shit shacks. They're always going to war. Their life sucks.
They do a dual perspective thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
super
cool.
dope.
I'd like to see
And
a dual
it's-
perspective.
I guess it's a lot of separation of society is kind of like the message behind it, if you would say that.
Mhm.
Yeah, the one side they all have the same color hair and they live in a very nice place, and the other they all have their different colored hair. Like,
And that's
black and
actually
stuff.
how they separated them. If they didn't have blue hair, they were put into the camps to go fight the robots.
and everyone thinks that they're just robots, but most people don't know that they are actual people fighting in these robots.
And some of the people that do know that they're people don't consider them human because they've been stripped of all human rights.
By their hair?
Yep.
Wow. So what if like say like 2 high-ranking people in the blue hair society have a child that does not have blue hair?
My thought is that they would
It
not let
wouldn't
anyone know
happen.
that they had the child, and they would just ship it off.
They
And
wouldn't like.
no
maybe-
one would know.
They wouldn't maybe like dye the hair. They would just get rid of it.
My thought process is it wouldn't happen
I mean,
because that's how genetics would work, right?
no. If fucking
Not
Christ,
if blue hair is a dominant trait.
Yeah, if it's
I'm
dominant,
gonna
not
do
recessive.
genetics now.
All right, wait. I
so
want to hear this. I'm actually curious.
if say me and Luke had a baby. Let's start there. And me and Luke both, it would actually make your hair's like, no, it's dark brown. It's black. I don't know.
I'd call black.
Okay, me and Alex have a baby. Me
Thank
and
you.
Alex both have brown hair. I have a dominant trait for brown hair. Alex also has a dominant trait for brown hair. I might have the recessive gene for a child with blonde hair, and Alex might also have the recessive gene for a child that has blonde hair. 3 out of 4 children we have will most likely have brown hair, but there is the chance that we could have the recessive traits line up, and then we would have a child with blonde hair. Everybody has a dominant and a recessive hair color trait.
The difference between that and what the show is it's kind of like race. It's not like just hair color. That'd be like saying 2 Japanese people gave birth to an American boy. Like it just wouldn't work that way.
Okay, well if it's
Oh,
just
okay.
hair,
Like
So
in the
Okay.
plot of the story, all children of blue-haired people have blue hair.
okay,
So they are literally just the social outcasts.
They're all purebreds.
genetics be damned.
Don't
They,
need
they're
them.
all
Don't need
well.
them.
They're all purebreds. Is the best way to word it. If you think of it as dogs,
Gregor Mendel's work was just useless, I guess.
Okay.
Fuck Gregor Mendel.
who gives a fuck about him?
Anyway, yeah, check out the
Father of
show.
modern
It is-
genetics.
it's super good so far.
Anyway, yeah, it's a really good show.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Shadow's House. Thor, why don't you tell us what Shadow's House is
All right.
about?
Well, in fact, they are vibing. That's that's been established.
And we're done.
And there's okay. So my initial their vibing has been a little off. There is definitely more plot to the show than just some vibes.
And it's actually pretty deep.
It's super cool. It is really
It's
interesting.
a very neat show.
One
I-
thing. Go on.
Okay, I was definitely surprised by this show. I did not. My only idea into this show was Doll's vibe.
Yeah.
Like that was just it. I thought they were actual like dolls, like figurine dolls. I think they're actually human. They are told that they're dolls, and they don't know that they're actually human.
Maybe.
And the people are soot that they serve.
produce.
They're fucking soot. You don't know
they're
what they
shadows,
look like.
dude.
They're shadows.
That produce soot.
Dude, it's Shadow's house. Ooh, when I get mad, I produce soot that sticks on the ceiling.
Shadow's House because all their names are Shadow.
I actually really, really like this show.
I do as well. The
The-
one Shadow girl's a cunt though. Fuck her.
Yeah, she's pretty mean, but
Her shadow's cool when she's not shadowing the other girl, which is actually something we just found out in the last episode.
Yeah.
That they're supposed to shadow their shadow.
Well, in the first episode, they tell you that the dolls are the face of the Shadow
Yeah.
family member, so they are what they look like.
and it's very clear because their silhouette, the shadow silhouette, is like identical to the doll, except they're not wearing the same stuff.
They're not black.
Yeah, but they're not soot, shadows, whatever they are. I don't know what Shadow House is. I have so many questions about this show.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see where it goes.
Yeah, and the ED fucking slaps.
I haven't listened to the ED.
It is so good.
The show's really good. Just
The show's
in
really
general.
good. Cute characters, very cute. Actually, really cute. Emilico.
Emilico.
Kate has a bit of a temper, but what are you gonna do when
She's cool.
when you're a shadow?
She's a kid.
She's a kid, yeah. Everyone else is kind of mean. We've had 2 mean
No,
people in the
we've-
show.
I wouldn't say everyone else is mean.
No, we've only met one other person, but my guess is that the rest are mean.
Well, all the other dolls were not. Yeah, all the other dolls were super cool when they were cleaning. I think that they're only mean when they're shadowing the person they're supposed to shadow.
That's mean. No, I don't think the doll's mean. I'm saying I think
The
the rest of the
person,
shadow
yeah.
people are supposed to
Yeah.
be mean. I think that's the point of the story. Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
think-
shadows people are mean.
I think Kate is the outcast.
It's very apparent.
Yeah, they kind of pointed that out.
Well, I'm saying it.
Bless you.
Next door.
Yeah, I really like Shadow's House. The OP is also a bop. No
Okay, the
lyrics.
OP is
It's just
good.
like classical music.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
fuck with it. It's really cool. What's up? What's next?
What's up? What's next? Well, Alex, I have 3 rules for you. 1, you must be pretty. 2, you must be a boy. 3, you must be a detective.
I got it. Pretty Boy Detective Club. The 3 rules to be in the
Yes.
Pretty Boy Detective Club.
Those
you
are the
must
3
be pretty, you
rules.
must be a boy, and you must be a detective.
Very hard
Those
criteria.
are the 3 rules to being in the Pretty Boy Detective Club.
Biggest thing I want to point out about this show is...
We're all out.
Yep.
God damn it. I wanted to be a pretty boy detective.
None of us are detectives, so we're out.
We're not pretty.
Not that you know.
Fuck you. We're all gorgeous.
But this show
There's a
looks...
difference.
It looks super good. Not just animation, but the way they use the colors, the way they change angles. There's so much
It's
cutting
Shaft.
going on.
It seems like a really colorful show.
It is.
Sherlock Holmes.
Are you not watching it?
Yowie.
I haven't started it.
Oh my god.
Dude, my life is crazy.
No, it isn't. I live with you.
Sherlock Holmes Yowie.
There's no
that's what-
yaoi.
Not
There
yet.
is no Yowie. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Anyway, I really like this show. I
Really?
think it is really awesome.
We're like, what, 3 episodes in? None of them tried to fuck each other,
Yeah.
so I don't think there's Yowie.
Not yet.
What?
Well, that's not how it starts.
Episode 12's
It
an
starts
orgy.
with just a tender feelings that grow.
Actually, you're wrong. It starts with a girl dressed as a boy and a boy dressed as a girl.
And
The show does?
Yeah.
Really?
And
Yes.
then
It's episode 2, a boy dresses as a girl
Yeah,
and a
there's
girl dresses
traps
as a boy.
and reverse traps.
episode
Dude, I gotta
12's
start
an
this
orgy.
show.
Yeah, and 86. Shut up.
Goober. Are you watching Companions Will Be Dispatched?
Yeah?
Good.
Is he?
No.
Goober!
I'm still... Dude, there's like 50 fucking shows this
It's
season.
Konosuba Part 2.
If you want a Konosuba spiritual predecessor, or successor, it's fucking Companions Will Be Dispatched.
It is so funny.
It's so funny. They make an explosions reference.
He also named this one cube that you need to mention the name of for it to work. He made the password like Dick,
Dick Festival.
Oh my god.
And then everyone in the town was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They're like, hey, we need a new password for this. He just screams Dick Festival. And they're like, why'd you do that? He's like, because it'd be funny when the princess had to come and say Dick Festival
And
to
then they
activate
almost
the
killed
weather
him.
machine.
Yeah, then they almost killed him and kicked him out of the town.
And then they realize that he's actually a strong fighter.
It's super funny. Definitely.
He's
a
basically
watch.
if Cosmo wasn't useless entirely.
He can actually do things.
Entirely.
Dick Festival.
Maybe... I don't think I'm going to watch it while it's airing, but afterwards...
It's very fucking
It is
funny.
hilarious.
I believe
I'm
you.
Glad,
I
I'm glad
believe
Luke
you.
made me watch it.
I believe you.
The little lolly robot carries around a shotgun and just fucking shoots people.
Yeah, the first episode, the dude's about to get mauled by aliens. She's like, buy me a shotgun.
Okay.
And she's so like Kudere-esque. It's
Because she's a
bars.
robot.
Of course, Kudere with a gun. What could
I
go wrong?
Kudere
pog with
robot with a
Kudere's,
gun.
man. I simp for him.
I sent for
Kudere lolly
Easily.
robot with a gun.
All right, since me and Luke are the only ones watching anime this season, what's next?
Koikimo, which I think is the...
I'm watching
Alex is
that.
the
Are
only
you
one
watching it,
watching.
Anthony?
You're on strike too, buddy. You're on.
no,
thin
I haven't
ice.
started it, but you...
He's on thin
Koikimo. I like it a lot.
I do too.
It's to me, it's what Gamer Show was last season. The more I watch it, the more I like it.
Gamer show.
Yeah.
Tomazaki.
Yeah, Tomazaki.
You can really just call it gamer show.
It's what Gamer show was. Ooh.
I like it a lot.
I do too. It's really kind of a dumb story, honestly.
Yeah, the one blonde guy is
Goober.
Dude, he's one of
and
the
a
hardest
pedo.
hardest core simps I've ever seen.
Hardcore simp and a pedo.
Yeah. Yeah. How old is he? Do we even
He's
know?
like 28. He's 10 years older than his sister.
Jesus Christ.
And his sister's in the same grade as the girl he's trying to get with. And they're like sophomores in high school.
Yeah, he's...
It's very goober.
Yeah, that guy's a...
I do find myself cheering for people that aren't him.
Like the one dude.
Yeah, I
in
want
our
the
class,
one dude in
yeah.
the class to fucking win.
I know, I do too.
More
I
than
think he's
Goober with the blonde hair.
he's a better candidate. Kind of the opposite personality of what our main character is,
Not
but
28.
no, he's not.
Yeah.
They're 26 or something.
Probably a good place to start. Hey, if you guys want to get with someone, make sure she's not 10 years your
younger.
junior.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Even
It's a lot when you're 20 something.
Yeah. You know, if you're 20 something and you're after someone who's like 10 years your junior, you're 40, you're after someone 10 years your junior, you're 60. That's all right.
Whatever.
yeah, it
50,
doesn't matter.
still fine.
I mean, 30, it's fine.
40
It's
and
just a
30.
little kind of goofy.
Yeah, it just makes everyone uncomfortable, but it's not illegal.
Like, you're just a bit older.
You're a lot, but 10 years is a lot of time.
Yeah, but they're not underage, so I don't really.
Yeah, they're not underage. So you're in the clear there, but I don't know. I like the show. It's fun to
I
watch.
do too. I keep watching it.
It's a cute
I
little,
hold on to it.
cute little show.
I'm not gonna say names of people because they're in my family, but
That narrows it down.
well, yeah, you guys know, but nobody else will.
Oh.
There is I think 11-year age difference
Jesus
betwixt
Christ.
the two parent figures in my life. Yeah.
I don't know. When you get up in age, it becomes
it
less.
becomes much
No, wait, not
crossover.
11. It's like 9 actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Still a decent amount.
Yeah, it's a
Still
good
decent amount. But like when you get older, it becomes less weird.
I think my mom and my dad are like 6 or 7
Yeah,
years.
it's not that weird.
I think mine are like 1 or 2.
It's whatever.
They also have the same birthday.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, same birthday.
I never knew that.
July
Huh.
11th. July 11th. Happy
Hey.
birthday, Mom and Dad.
Hey,
It's
we have
April.
the same birthday. Let's have 4 kids.
Well, probably plan 3. Me and then I.
What if they
happened.
planned 2 and then me and you just happened?
I feel so bad.
I know.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, we had 2. I'm not even going to go there. Let's move on to the next show.
Shaved my beard and took in a high schooler.
10 out of 10, Pog Champ.
Ike,
10 out of 10,
Pog Champ.
easy.
Absurdly wholesome.
Absolutely.
Crazy wholesome.
Mhm.
Dummy wholesome.
It has like I don't want to say dark plot, but like a sad underlying story.
Well, we have no idea why the girl left Hokkaido.
Mm-hmm.
So
And her family.
yeah, it doesn't seem like her family was super shitty.
She seemed to like her family.
Yeah, it's never
Yeah.
been implied that they were bad. It's never been implied that she was like bullied at school or something. So I have no idea why she went all the way down to fucking Tokyo.
I don't either. And just kind of vibed off for a while, and then keeps trying to seduce our main dude,
I think
which fails. Which this dude
Epically.
has the best willpower out of anyone.
I think it's no. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, I thought it was funny how not even funny. It was wholesome. It's more on the wholesome note. So basically, like when she came down from Hokkaido, she was trying to find places to sleep, and she would sleep with these guys to like give her a place to stay. So she tried to seduce him, and he's like, "No, you can just crash at my place. Don't try and seduce me." And then she kept like going on. She was like, "Well, am I weird for this?" He's like, "No, I'm not a good person. Everyone else just sucks more than me." I'm like, "Damn, this guy's a baller. He really is."
Yeah, anime out here teaching really fucking good life
Life
lessons.
lessons.
Yeah,
Which is
straight
funny
up.
because he's definitely a good person. He just took in a random high schooler, didn't call the cops, didn't make her go back to her house, and just
Bought
said
her a
she
cell
could
phone.
bawl.
Yeah.
Said she could just bawl until she
Yeah,
wanted to go
Her
home.
job is to do the chores of the house to make his life easier.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, he
She
wants
gets a
some
place to stay
miso
with her.
soup after drinking.
She
She
just
makes
gets
some
to
miso
stay for
soup.
fucking free.
Yeah.
Another character that is like a Pog Champ that I kind of like. I want the dude to date the one girl he works with,
The
with short
coworker?
hair, so they
Yes.
can kind of be like parents to Miyuki. I think that'd be Pog because she's awesome.
She's
too.
cool.
She
She's
is
really
pretty,
cool.
She's really epic.
Yeah, she's Pog.
I wonder what's going to happen next episode.
I wonder
With her.
if manager San or boss
I think
lady's gonna
I
put
think
in.
Boss Lady's gonna find out the high schoolers at his house and call the cops.
I think something like
yeah,
that is going to happen.
Something's gonna.
She's gonna be a bitch.
Something serious is gonna happen
Because I
pretty
think
soon.
she has underlying feelings for him, and she just won't say it.
I think. I
'Cause
think.
she
I think
looks-
you're
she
right.
looks very jealous.
I think.
a lot.
Yeah, I think it's more jealousy than actual feelings. She's like, oh well, he doesn't like me anymore.
That's
I
what
want
said.
him.
She's gonna be
I want
a
him.
bitch.
Yeah, I want him to like me more because it made me feel better.
Yeah. I want to see where this goes. Super good show.
I love it so far.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
To your eternity.
I thought I was going to cry episode 2.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, yes, that was sad as fuck. Episode 2, I thought was going to be extremely sad.
Are you watching it, Alex?
I think I'm gonna start it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, I think out of all the shows, I think I want to start this one the most.
Episode 1 is
Kinda wanna
devastatingly
cry.
sad.
So there's no spoilers in this. The story is about a
You just say object.
object is what they refer to it as, and it takes the form of things that it sees. So it starts off as a rock, and it just lives as a rock for a long time. Then a wolf dies on top of it, and it becomes a wolf. And it spends time with a boy. That's where the story begins. So it's kind of just object that they don't describe what it is, how it came to be, anything about it. It's just an object.
It's kind of like not even the main character. Because
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah, in episode 2, we get introduced to who I presume to be the main character.
I would call it a perspective-based object. So, like, the story happens around what this thing is. But this thing is used as, like, a center point for the camera to follow.
That's really interesting.
If that makes sense. Because there's no story.
That makes sense.
There's no story with the object. The object has absolutely no story.
Mm-hmm.
It just follows its own beat and path and whatever it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's story that goes around it as it's traveling.
Which
God, I can see how this would be really sad.
I can already see one.
Episode 1,
bad.
you're not gonna know how sad it is until you.
I'm
watch
gonna start
episode
this
1.
tomorrow.
Episode 2
What is it
had
called?
very high potential
To
to
Your
be
Eternity.
sad.
To Your Eternity.
This one sounds definitely the most interesting. I'm very
This and
intrigued.
86 sound like
Episode 1,
poggers.
I had tears pouring down
Yeah,
my face.
it was
It was
bad.
bad.
I kind of need a good cry.
It was fucking. It's so fucking good.
I want to know. It's another. Like most of these shows this season, I'm like, I want to know what the fuck happens. I want to know where this is going. Like I'm very, very into all these shows. I think it's a very, very good season so far.
There's not many shows that I'm kind of like, whatever goes on with it, goes on with it. Next is Mug.
Mug. What makes this show so good is we get anime Mug, and then the voice actors making the fucking mugs and exploring the city.
It's the cutest fucking thing ever.
It is awesome.
I have this big smile when I watch him going around making fucking mugs and pots, and I'm like,
Eating food.
I'm like, yeah, look at him have fun.
Are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching Mug.
Jesus.
Absolutely, I'm fucking
You're
watching
looking
Mug.
at us like, ooh.
No, I'm just enjoying you guys happily talking about mugs.
It's just so cute. There's just
Yeah.
it's just cute voice actors making mugs.
We get live action mug making and food eating, and then we get animated mug making and food
food
eating.
We got to learn about making mugs in real life.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to make a mug now.
They just made like little.
I like it too because it
Earring
kind of
pieces.
divides puts like one whole episode together because you have 15 minutes and then you're
I actually
short.
think it's super interesting how the voice actors sound nothing like their characters when they just talk. It kind of shows that like that's really impressive what they can do.
Yeah, it kind of shows how fucking difficult and impressive voice acting is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's really all there is
Yeah,
for
it
the
just
show,
make it's
honestly.
just a cute mug.
Next is Joran.
I know Luke didn't. You were iffy.
No, I watched it through and through. I'm not iffy on the show
You're
at
just
all.
like mainly the plot.
I'm into the plot a lot.
I think what was the dopest thing for me about this show, it just happened in the last episode, when she transforms into her new form, the art style completely changes.
Yes,
And it
That
gets-
is my favorite
yes,
part.
that
That's
is
my
fucking
favorite part of the
sweet.
show.
That was
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm not iffy on the show at all. The plot has me so interested that I don't know what's going to happen. There are only there were some things that I was going to say if like.
I'm list making as we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So like, I'm trying to do this without spoilers. The dude who's a chick
Yeah.
that was a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew that they were a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was obvious. Like they didn't even try to hide it. If the main fucking head of the CIA or whatever the fuck he was would have been like, "Whoa, you betrayed us," I would have been pissed. That's where I would have been mad.
Yeah, it was edging towards a slippery slope, but they avoided it very well.
Yeah, no, they did a very good job, and that's
Yeah.
and now I'm like fully on track for the rest of the story. That was the only thing.
That was like throwing
If they
you
would have
off.
done like the anime thing where it's like, "Whoa, he was bad all along," I would have been like, "Fuck you."
This show for me is one of my tops for the season. I love the art style. The soundtrack is phenomenal. Have you guys listened to the OP?
The OP hits.
Raise a Solon, again with a bop and a half. The period that the show is set in is like one of my favorite periods in Japan.
It's
But it's also futuristic.
yeah, it's like a
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Like
What period is it?
it is pre-World War II. It's 1930s.
I thought you were gonna say it's like the Edo period.
I like that even more, honestly. But it's like 1931 is when it takes place.
I'm a fan of
But
the
there's a
80s in
lot of-
Japan, personally.
80s
the
Japan
80s.
was sweet.
There's a lot of futuristic things too. Like
Yeah,
It's very like historic sci-fi.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
cool.
perfect way to put it. Historic sci-fi. Love the setting. It's just fucking sweet, dude. Like, it's badass. The chick has like a pet white crow. Her blood is blue, and she transforms into this
fucking killer.
skeleton
Skeleton
flame
thing.
breather.
It's so badass. And the story is progressing at a weird rate, but I'm not displeased with it. Like, one of her goals is already done.
One thing I thought was super interesting, I don't think this is going to be a spoiler, but the girl that she lives with is trying to kill her, but they are like family and friends.
Yeah,
and live
that I
together.
don't think that's a spoiler. They didn't really bring it on like a surprise. It was just kind of like,
It's there.
yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, they kind of live the same life, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the show's not my favorite of the season, but it's very good.
Yeah, I'm in Luke's boat.
I love with it. I look forward. It's one of the shows
Luke
I
has
really
a
look forward
boat?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the SSS Horny.
One thing I noticed when I watch this show, it feels like only 5 minutes passes and the episode's over.
Mhm.
And I'm like, it's been 20 minutes already?
Yeah, that's one of those shows that just passes by because
Yeah.
you're so in it.
Speaking of boats, hey, Sencho, I'm still single, still looking to get married. I'm still interested in marrying you. Hit me up.
That was like a very
Nice,
soft, like very desperate.
I feel
I'm
like
still
it's...
interested in you. Kick me in the fucking balls.
I mean, I want to, what do you want me to do? You want me to scream in the mic every week that I want Sencho to punch me in the fucking nuts? Like, I don't know what you
If that's
want.
your prerogative.
You know what anime I'm really excited for? Hello Harem X Hungry Man. You know, it's actually an up-and-coming show. The plot of the show is that this cool podcast called the Hello Harem gets in contact with Hungry-chan, and Hungry-chan takes care of the harem by sending them $3,000, a Wi-Fi router, a Chevy, some tampons. I think that's it. And then the harem promotes Hungry-chan.
New chairs.
Oh, and new chairs. And then the harem promotes Hungry-chan by giving them quality shout-outs and sponsorships in every episode. So if later in the show, Hungry-chan decides to do that for us, they can find that information in the description below. But also we are on, just hit us up on Gmail if that were in the show, at helloharempodcast@gmail.com, which is just like, it's going to be a great show. I'm super excited. And, you know, I'm sure that later on, one of the characters might thank them for their consideration. I'm Jonathan Semrau, and I also share a name with a member of that show. And next show, Luke.
That was really good,
That was
actually.
well
I like
done.
that
was
one.
well done.
That's my favorite one so far.
Yeah, same.
Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent. You watching it, Alex?
Oh my god.
Are you watching
I'm
it, Thorpe?
of
Thank fuck
course.
someone's watching shows this season.
I'm gonna-
It's-
Okay, by the way, I've been making a list of all the shows I want to watch as we've been going. And
I'm going to say right now, put Vivi on the list.
I already have 7 on here.
You don't have to watch it now, but put it on a list.
What's it called?
Vivi. V-I-V-Y.
Vivi.
You don't have to put Saints Magic Power on there. It's not anything you need to watch.
No, it's not explosive in any way, shape, form, or
But
fashion.
it's fun to watch. I'm really enjoying it so
Okay,
far.
so the ones that you said so far that I put on here are 86, 86, To Your Eternity, Nagatoro, Shadow's House, Dragon Goes House Hunting, Combatants Will Be Dispatched, Shave My Beard, and Took in a High School, and Vivi.
That's a pretty solid
That's
list.
That's a
solid.
really
That's
good
solid.
list,
Good
except for Dragon Goes House Hunting.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
watch
getting
it.
paid.
I'm gonna watch
You're
it.
getting paid.
I don't
so-
give a fuck. I'm gonna watch it. He cannot pay me. You're paying me, but I'll still watch it.
You're saying that now. You will watch the first episode and drop it.
It might be. It might actually be a challenge.
It will.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
think it will.
difficult.
It was bad.
It was terrible.
If Alex can drink piss for money, I can sure as hell watch anime. That's it. Confirmed on the podcast. Alex is not only a horse fucker, he's a piss drinker.
Anyway,
What's the
Anyway,
next show, Luke?
Saints Magic Power it's an isekai, but the story is kind of weird with it. It's, and I'm sorry, Jay's just laughing about calling Alex a piss drinker.
and a horse fucker.
Anyway, I'm afraid of what you're drawing. So what happens is that when demons start to get frisky in the world, a saint is actually brought into the world naturally. But if a saint's not brought in naturally, the church can summon one. And what happens is there's 2 saints that are summoned at the same time, one naturally and one with the church. And the one girl that gets swooped away, and the main character is like, well, what the fuck do I do now? And she just vibes in the world.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's really her like power.
Super
They don't even
healing.
know about it. Yeah, like she goes and she starts making potions because she's like, oh, I like herbs and medicines. And she was really bored. So when she makes them, they are ridiculously powerful. Like everything she does.
50% stronger than anyone else's potions.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so everything she does is just on another level. It's just, she really does just vibe around, make potions. And
it's not like Thorpe's description of Shadow's house. She actually just vibes around. There's not really, hasn't really been any.
No combat or anything.
Sorry, continue.
Why's your plus sign so weird?
It's really weird.
You have 2 lines.
But yeah, there's not like drama. There's
No.
nothing that really happens that you'd be like, oh man, super plot going on right now. Just vibes.
It's enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable.
All right, let's get on to the next one. I'm excited about this one.
Super Cub.
Oh my Christ!
That one you need to put on your list,
Super
too.
Cub.
That show makes me
Man,
so.
where the fuck do I begin?
Show makes me
let me
so
let me
goddamn
just start
happy.
off by saying, in no point in my history in watching anime has an anime show made me want to literally buy a expensive object.
A Honda Super Cub.
I have been looking for a Honda Super
Is it
Cub.
a scooter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just a scooter.
Just want a moped?
It's
No,
just
it's not the same. I
no.
need a Super Cub.
It's
No,
like
it's a Super Cub.
dude, they look so badass.
Oh, what's going on?
All right, I don't think I'd go that far.
No, dude, I
You
would
use them
vibe.
to deliver mail.
I would vibe the fuck around on a
I
Super
would
Cub.
too. I'd vibe around on a Super Cub as well.
That's 125 cc's of man.
I don't know
Oh,
if I
yeah,
described it.
sure is.
I don't know if I
They're so
describe
cool.
it as badass.
Yep.
Yeah, they are
They're-
fucking awesome.
They're really the show definitely
Was sponsored by Honda.
romanticizes.
I mean, yeah.
The show's super romanticized
They got
as having a Super Cub.
Every single detail of this
A
machine down
2019
to
Super
a T.
Cub is $3,599.
I want one from like the 80s.
Yeah.
The thing
I
that
want
I
an old
like
one.
about the show the most is their sound design is so ungodly good. Like in the
It
first
is.
episode when she was cooking, did you even listen?
Yes.
It's so fucking good.
Everything sounds so natural. Nothing
It's-
sounds fake.
It's like they literally just went to someone's kitchen and recorded them cooking.
Even when she pours her, like, because she's too afraid to microwave her food, so she eats it cold, me IRL, you can hear it pour.
Yeah, no,
It's
you
like-
hear the crinkle of the package too.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful.
The sound design of the show is ungodly good. The CGI when she's driving the fucking moped,
It's not great.
she looks like a clay doll.
I do like when she smiles. She
I
has,
do,
like,
too.
the biggest, brightest smile.
How
Her
much?
smile.
How much is an '80s Super Cub? Because I can't even
I can't find
one.
any.
I can't
I
find it
cannot
either.
find one.
Her smile makes me so happy. It brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah,
'Cause I wish
I
could
want
be
the
that
one
happy.
she has in the show. I don't know exactly what year it is.
I know it's white and green.
Yeah,
And
it
she got
vibes.
2 new attachments because everyone's super dope.
You know how disappointed
Almost everyone.
my dad would be if I bought a Super Cub. My dad rides a Harley Knight Rider, and if I was like, Dad, I got a bike, you want to go riding? And he's like, oh my God, Jay, yeah, come over.
You can hit like a max of 35 miles per
Are
hour.
you fucking my ass?
No, the max on it is 80 kilometers, which is like 40 miles per hour.
It's 125.
It's not even highway legal.
Nope.
Nope, not at all.
It's a city viber, and that's what I like. About
We don't live in a city where that's okay.
I mean, we could go along like Fulton and Cleveland Avenue.
We can't get there.
Yeah, you could take it to the. I could take it to the gym. I mean, I'd be passed up, but
People
I
be
could do it.
pissed at him for driving.
Don't
it,
even
but-
care, dude. I am on a Super Cub.
Yeah,
No, nothing
They can
else.
I'd like
super
to see
suck
them-
my fucking dick, dude. Like,
It can super suck my fucking dick.
it's such a cute show. She made a friend.
The max speed on that thing is what we hit on bikes going down a hill.
Yeah, it goes.
Yes, we
It's
did.
super cool.
Uh-huh.
Like everyone's got to get one. This isn't like a hey, you should do this.
$4,000.
That's a
those are new ones.
2019. We're gonna find older ones.
The 81 will probably be more expensive.
No. She got hers for $100.
That's because 2 people died on it.
Not my problem.
What? What do you mean?
The show makes me so fucking happy though, because it's really, it's really just this story about this girl who has a really gray world, and it's brightened up because she bought a super cub and made.
That's
Yeah.
a big thing.
That sounds delightful.
And it literally, like,
it
the
is
world
amazing.
is literally gray, and then as she starts making friends and doing things, the world
There's
actually
more
gains
color.
color.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
It's a cool
Mechanic.
take on depression.
Mechanic, it's not a game.
There will probably be more voice lines in this entire show than like one episode of Konosuba or something, because there's not a lot of like voice lines. But you don't need them. The show does not need them.
What do you mean they don't like talk
They don't
about?
talk.
They
a
don't
lot.
talk a
There's
lot.
not. There's not a lot of talking.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, it's more
It
of
is
something
fun.
you just have to kind of.
I'm
But
not
like-
in
watch.
anime for the talking.
It is a very super cool take on
For the
depression
fat
and
tits.
loneliness. It's a very wholesome show.
It's really good.
All right, what do we got last? on the
Finally
list?
is Osamake, the romantic comedy where the childhood friend won't lose.
Boy, I want the childhood friend to win.
I wonder.
Who the fuck is the
Who
childhood
is
friend
it?
anymore?
Jeez.
Which one is it? They're both his childhood friend. Didn't
I
see
think-
that one coming.
I think that's where they did it. I think they did that on. Obviously, they did it on
That's-
purpose.
that's the-
What
But
do
they're
you
like,
mean, I
haha.
think they did that on purpose.
I think that maybe they might have done that on purpose.
I think it's just a giant meme. It's all a
Yeah.
meme because they're like, yeah, we're gonna make a show where the childhood friend actually wins because they know the trope where the childhood friend never wins, and they're like,
I mean, technically they're right.
But who the fuck is the child? How do we know
they-
if the
they're
childhood
both
friend wins or
childhood
not?
friends, then
If they're both childhood friends, then one of them wins. You
then
just don't know which
yeah,
one.
technically the title's not a lie.
I think there's a third
it's
party.
not, but
though.
it's a meme. I think it's just a big meme. No,
just-
there's no third party.
I don't know. In the art, there's more.
There
more
could
girls.
be another girl that's also his childhood friend. We don't know yet.
Fuck, dude, I didn't even think
Although
about a third.
right now, where we stand in the show, I think the short-haired blonde girl is fucking boggers.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but then I watched the second episode, and I was like, man, the one girl who writes novels is actually Poggers.
No, I'm not
too.
saying she's bad. Like this, I think I messaged this to chat. I'm like, I don't know who's better.
That's how I really
really
don't
don't.
know who to
I
vote
said
for.
it's Nisakoi.
It
really
is
is
Nisekoi.
Nisekoi.
Because Nisekoi is also one of those shows. I'm like, I don't
They
know
were
who I
all,
want
they
to
were all
win.
the childhood friend.
Yeah,
They were.
I'll be like,
You
well,
don't
if
know
this
which one
person
you like
wins,
more?
I'll feel bad, but I won't be happy. Like I was very confused. Luckily, I never had to decide.
No, it never finished.
No, maybe it'll happen with this show. We won't fucking know.
We probably won't. It'll probably end in 12 episodes and no answers will be made and it'll never get a second
Yeah,
season.
that's fine. Honestly,
I'm
it
low-
leaves me a
That's
little.
fine, but like, I love Doga Kobo. They just make
Yeah, they
bangers.
make
They've
bangers.
just consistently made bangers.
I'm low key voting for a short-haired girl just by hair.
Right now,
low key.
I'm leaning more towards that way.
I'm leaning more towards novelist.
really.
She's so cute, dude.
She is epic. Like that's
They both
it's so
are.
difficult to
They both
decide
are.
one.
They're both really cute, but
Yeah.
she's like, oh man, he left me and I never understood why, and I was just writing novels just to get back at him, and now I realize I'm still in love with him. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
I was like, ooh.
damn it. Now I don't know who to vote for.
Yeah, that's rough. It's
That's
real
kind of
rough.
she kind of won me there.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was. I was like, okay, that's a big shift change right there. That one threw me for a loop.
Oh,
I mean, that's all I had on the list. Now the rest is just stuff that either I'm watching or Alex is probably gonna bring up SSS Dynasty.
I picked up Vivi, so I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, Thorpe picked up Vivi. Luke said everybody should watch it.
I'm-
Thorpe said, oh, the internet told me to watch it.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
Lick
gonna
my
pick up
balls.
To Your Eternity. That one's for sure.
To Your Eternity is absurdly good.
That's for sure for me. I'll just go over SSSS Dynasty on real quick. It is SSSS Gridman with new characters. Trigger did do a phenomenal job animating this. The characters all look phenomenal.
Great.
It's just a show. It's nothing crazy.
Well, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's the
All
only
right.
I have left is Vivi, but I'm not even gonna bring it up.
All right, guys. Well, that is the end of today's episode of the Hello Harem podcast. We hope you enjoyed our shenanigans for the day. Oh, God. Jonathan got the sign
The
facing
Hello
the camera.
Shenanigans podcast.
Hello Shenanigans. Thank you always for watching and supporting the channel. Go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more podcast episodes, and like Jonathan mentioned way earlier in the podcast, we do have Twitch now, so you guys can watch us on stream. We'll try to update you within 5 days to a week before we do stream, so you guys can hop on and watch it. You know when it's coming out.
Or on Twitch, there, if you click on our Twitch channel, there is a schedule tab. that we can add to.
Or if you follow us, you can get
yeah,
notifications
you'll get
when we go
notifications
live.
when we go on live. So
Oh, sick.
yeah, there's like a schedule tab where we can put like in advance like streams this day, this day.
We'd
This
probably
day.
also put a schedule out on Twitter if you just
Yeah,
wanna
we
follow
can
us
we
on
can
Twitter.
make one. But we're pretty new to streaming, so just bear with us, guys. I'm sure there's going to be problems here and there.
There
But
already are.
Yeah.
we
we
hope
already
you
got
guys
some
can
kinks.
support us through this. Help the Harem out. Streaming was really fun. I'm looking forward to doing it a lot more. That was super fun, actually. Yeah, just go follow us on Twitch at Hello Harem, and we'll see you guys later.